Stuart, I thought you wanted me to win Brooke back. I thought you could learn to tell the truth. Stuart, I will tell her the whole story when everything gets sorted out. You can witness my confession. Fine. I'll witness it right now. Stuart! Wait. Don't turn against me now, not when I'm so close to success. Stuart, all our lives, I have looked after you. Don't you think you owe me one small concession? You'll never get away with it, Adam. Yes, I will if you don't betray me. You never learn. Every rotten time that's happened to you has always been because in the end, the truth always comes out. Where have you been? I was ready to put out an APB on you.
Oh, you missed me desperately.
Well, it'd be a little difficult to explain your absence on Christmas Day.
And the wedding, of course. Unless you've replaced me or Brooke has come crawling back.
Soon. Very soon.
Oh, do I hear church bells?
What, you're holding out for a church at this late date?
Oh, no, I just wonder if Brooke has heard the bell toll.
She's, getting sensitive to the situation. Yes.
Oh, I see. So why don't we just drive it home, Adam?
What do you suggest?
A wedding.
Oh, yeah, of course, a wedding. When?
Well, I happen to have an opening. How's tomorrow for you?
You want to get married tomorrow?
You don't have plans?
In 24 hours, you want to pull this thing together. That's a bit abrupt, even by my standards.
Oh, come on, Adam. You snap your fingers, the sycophants come running in droves.
What lit the fire under you?
Oh, the smell of pine, the sound of carols, the spirit of giving in the Christmas season. You see, Adam, I want you to have under your Christmas tree exactly what you deserve.
It's going to be a bit tight.
Not for a man who can wave his hand and sign over half a television station. By the way, how are the lawyers doing working on my gift, half of WRCW?
It's been handled.
Excellent. Brooke is primed, so what are we waiting for?
Full steam ahead. Tomorrow it is.
Second grade. I wonder if he remembers.
I served cheese dongs for an appetizer.
Julie.
How are you? Oh, how about beef jerky this year?
Yeah. Joe, he is skin and bones. Oh, honey. Now, listen, don't worry. You'll gain all that weight back.
Yeah.
Nobody ever lost any weight at my dinner table.
It might have asphyxiated.
Honey, I think Joey needs some oxygen.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
It's just that, I've missed you so. And you haven't exactly been keeping in touch the last
I've
few
been
months.
trying to explain to her that med school makes demands on your time.
Thank you.
Nursing school was no picnic, but I happened to call home once a week. You had me worried, young man.
If we're worried, Reed panicked.
Well, is everything fine? I mean, are you all right?
Oh, no, everything's fine. I'm home for the holidays, spending them with my family. What could be better?
Well, when do you have to be back at Stanford?
But he just got here. Have you seen Ted yet?
No, it's my first stop. You know, so, that was my big brother.
Oh, well, you know, of course there was that rough spot after the divorce.
Yeah.
I don't think that anyone forgets a love like Ted and Dixie overnight.
Anyway, he seems to be bouncing back now.
Oh, yes, it's true. He really seems like his old self once again.
Ted's gotten through it, huh? So who's the lucky lady?
Welcome back.
Thanks. Do I know the guy that just left?
I don't think so. He just moved here from Center City. Rick Cohen, radiologist. Brad Phillips introduced us.
Nice guy?
Yeah, very.
I overheard you making plans to go to the Christmas party at the hospital.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, being new in town, I guess this Rick Owen doesn't know too many people. It's nice of you to go out with him.
Oh, I'm not doing it to be nice. I'm doing it because I want to.
Well, we're really going to have to haul if we're going to get this wedding together by tomorrow, the day that will live in infamy.
A bloodless coup for the bride and groom.
Oh, well, you know, I can't wait.
It's a far cry from the woman who wanted to call the whole thing off.
Well, a few days in the country has changed my perspective.
Yes, fresh air can work wonders.
Mm-hmm. Cleared away the cobwebs. Let me figure out exactly what I want.
Tad, a la Dustin Hoffman. Breaking in on the ceremony and begging you to run off with him.
Well, anything to bring the house down. How's Brooke?
Stuart was just here. Seems he had an enlightened talk with my ex-soon-to-be newlywed wife.
Do tell.
Yeah. The trap is set. Brooke and Tad are ready to take the bait. By this time tomorrow, you and I will have it all.
Who says you can't have everything you want?
Who's the lucky lady?
Yeah, blonde, brunette, redhead, what?
Joey, what a question.
Oh, Mom, come on. Ted likes women. There's nothing wrong with that.
But you make him sound almost heartless.
Oh, that was not my intention.
You spend some time with your brother, and you'll find he's matured a great deal.
You know? Well, I saw him last summer. He came out to the West Coast for some affiliates thing, and he filled me in on the whole Liza Colby thing.
Oh, well, that's over with.
Now, Tad made a mistake, and he's going to regret it the rest of his life.
Oh, life is too short. I mean, sounds like he's bounced back. He's happy. He's with Liza.
What makes you think he's involved with Liza?
Well, I just assumed.
No, you assumed wrong.
I guess I have some catching up to do.
Yes.
All right. Chef Jay is a friend of mine at the Elephant Grill. He can do the food. We can have the orchestra phone in from Maui and the music.
The music, why don't you get the Boston Pops? Fly 'em in from Boston. How much is this going to set me back?
I'll tell you what. Since I am half owner of WRCW, I will foot the bill. It'll be my wedding present. Okay, how about the guests?
Well, why don't we invite the whole town, since you're buying?
Come on, wedding is for friends and family.
Okay, friends and family. All right. Sky, Haley.
Sky.
No, Haley can't come. She's in Texas. Well, Stuart, Erica.
Stuart,
Brooke, that goes without saying.
Okay. Tad.
Tad, of course, Tad. He'll probably come with you-know-who.
Well, just because they come together doesn't mean they'll leave together.
If everything goes according to plan. All right, who have we forgotten?
Liza, darling, my prodigal has returned.
Well, of course. We have a wedding to plan.
You've set a date? Are we talking spring pastels?
Winter white.
Well, January's cutting it a bit close, but I think we'll manage.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Spending the whole day with the planning committee?
No. A wedding, right here in Chandler Parlor.
You're joking. Tomorrow is your big day?
You're invited. On the condition you don't get plowed and remove any clothing.
Darling, this is madness. Less than 24 hours to plan the social event of the season?
Well, what can we say? Love moves mountains.
We're talking Mount Everest here, darling. There's no way around it. You're going to have to reschedule this.
Well, I'll tell you what. We could go the Justice of the Peace
No,
route.
darling, I forbid it. All my friends are checking their mailboxes for their wedding invitations.
Here, do your worst.
Brooke English? Erica and Gloria Marsh?
The Ex-Wives Club, Mother.
Dixie couldn't make it.
Don't.
Well, I think this who's who of women you have loved and trounced, Adam, is in the worst possible taste.
Well, that's rich coming from you, Miss Kama Sutra of 1985 and 86 and 87 and 88 and going into the future.
I mean, never in my wildest dreams. But I was always hoping. Every second.
Well, at least I've only been married once.
You've got more notches on your bedpost than cable has channels.
Oh, Liza, where are you going?
I'm going to get aspirin. I have a splitting headache because of you.
Liza has enough on her mind without your high-strung hysterics. Go get your hair done, or your legs waxed, or get your lips stapled shut.
So what, you interested in this guy?
Well, I hardly know Rick. You know, we just met. He asked me out. I was free. Why shouldn't I say yes?
Well, for one thing, did you tell him that you were dating someone?
As a matter of fact, didn't. The subject never came up. Wouldn't matter if it had.
No.
No. We have a very special relationship. There's no strings, no attachments, no promises, no expectations.
In the beginning. But that was before we really got to know each other. Come on, Glow, admit it. I mean, you and I spend more time together than most married couples I know.
Yes, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. Loved it while it lasted.
You're a little ahead of me here. Are you? What are you saying? That this is over? It's Liza, isn't it? You're angry because I broke our date to warn her about Adam.
It's got something to do with Liza, but mostly it's about me.
You better than anybody should understand that she's about to make a huge mistake. She's going to marry a very dangerous man that doesn't give a damn about her.
I understand Liza's no slouch in the smarts department. She's got to know that Adam doesn't love her. And you know what? I'm betting she doesn't care.
No, she cares. Believe me, she cares. No matter what people in this town say about Liza Colby, inside she's vulnerable and she's lonely. Adam knows that and he's using it. Why shouldn't I warn her?
Well, I tend to think that people get what they deserve.
No, not this time. Liza deserves a lot better than Adam Chandler.
She deserves what? A second chance? A chance to be needed, held, loved?
Glow, are you asking me if I love Liza?
You're still connected to her. You still feel that pull, that attraction. And I think you owe it to yourself to check your feelings out. And I think we owe it to each other to be free enough to explore other relationships.
Well then, we've got a problem. Because I don't want to explore other relationships. I want you.
How's your headache? I have industrial strength brandy down here if the aspirin isn't working.
Oh, my headache's gone. She's gone, isn't she?
Yes. I think the coast is clear.
Great. Well, down to business. Did you get the marriage license?
Being drawn up as we speak.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those real ones, not one of those phony ones from the magic shop.
Oh, heaven forbid. No, we're after authenticity here. No, this is... Oh, and I have an enormous cake coming in from Hanson's.
Oh.
Too bad we won't get around to cutting it.
All right. Well, all right. Something to wear. I have the dresses still from Paris in my office. I'll call Renee for alterations, so here's the guest list.
All right, I'll fax it to Rudy. He can have the invitations drawn up at the studio and messengered before midnight.
That's great. Well, risking that my mother doesn't show up, have we forgotten anything?
The minister. I'll call Reverend Boyle.
Oh, no, I've already arranged for the minister.
Well, clever Liza. You think of everything, don't you? Well, I guess we're about set now.
Not quite.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that.
Well, you do want everything tomorrow to go off without a hitch.
Everything tomorrow will go off without a hitch. Brooke is on the brink of recommitting to me. Tad savaged me for violating your innocence. Everything we have worked and plotted and planned for is just within our reach. But if you try to hold me hostage to another piece of my empire, I vow that I will cancel the whole bloody charade.
Oh, Brooke, darling, forgive me for not phoning, but could you spare a moment?
Actually, Marion, I'm not much in the mood for social conversation. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh, well, this won't take long, darling.
Well, good, because I have to shower and change and get going. So, what brings you here, Marion?
Well, as you know, I'm about to become Adam Chandler's mother-in-law. I mean, isn't that too divine for words? I mean, who would have thought that he and Liza, the titan of Wall Street, would be tripping down life's highway together,
Not I. I don't mean to be rude, Marion, but I really do have to get going.
Well, all right, darling, I'll come right to the point. I guess there's no delicate way of putting this, so I'll have to be blunt.
Bludgeon away.
Well, speaking as the mother of the bride-to-be, in the interest of taste and decency, I think that all of Adam's ex-wives, you in particular, should decline their invitations to the wedding tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Bye-bye.